Maybe you have stumbled on videos about goal planning, but you have felt this is so masculine. Like there's so much goal planning, goal setting, and it feels so masculine. I got you, because in today's video, we're going to talk about how to structure the year 2026 in a more feminine and a soft way, digitally, but also in our binder, in our planner. Planning the year can feel very goal-oriented or even self-improvement oriented. And this energy, if you feel this kind of, this feels so masculine, like I have to do 10,000 steps. I have to set a goal for workouts and another number. It's very performance driven and you feel kind of resistance. This video is for you because I have been there and I have developed a plan, a structure that is more feminine, I would say softer, yet we have discipline, yet we get up, we do our things, but we're not neglecting our nervous system. So this is all about connecting your discipline with your nervous system, because it's not that you're lazy, that you don't want to reach goals, that you don't want to grow in this year, but you want to do it in connection to your body, into the relation of your healing journey, into relation of, hey, I'm working 40 hours. I want to do that in a way that is supporting me, because at the end of the day, goals or structures or routines or even planners, remember, those planners are there to serve you and not the other way around. Those structures I'm going to show you today digitally, but also in a binder, that needs to serve you. Remember that. Before we start, I want to really appreciate this beautiful comment on Johanna, and she really made my day and it really warmed me up, because if you have been here for a while or if you're new here, I'm growing this channel and it's growing steady but slowly. I moved from German content into English content and it is like starting over. And I know if people don't know you, why would they want to listen to you? So I am patient. I know it takes time because I'm building a relationship, right? Like this is a potential relationship. And people are always looking for answers, for structures, for guidelines, how people move through life. Maybe they can learn something from it. And this is my space. I'm in my 30s. I'm very oriented towards nervous system. I used to be a personal trainer, so I trained women in positions of leadership where I help them to stay connected to their health and their body, their mind. And now I'm more in a holistic way, but I'm also in the phase where I'm restructuring my life, like literally all life areas. I had a lot of obstacles I'm moving through. I've shared some of the videos here in my content. You can move through them. Otherwise, I welcome you and we're gonna dive in now. So I have this amazing planners, and you can do this individually or even with your partner. We did it together, so we kind of have one schedule that is for us as a couple, but then also individually. Let's start the overall structure. You are going into this year. You have kind of an intention, a goal, some direction. For me, this is very different. I didn't want to tell me, I'm doing 10K steps per day, because I know myself. There will be days where I'm not feeling doing it. So I don't want to push myself, but I want to adjust it to my goals that I can do it. And I want to take out the pressure. Like, for example, I have to do 5 workouts per week. So what you do, you have this overall structure. In total, we gonna look at three Excel sheets and at one binder, how to combine them both. And I want you to do the first thing. So the first thing I ask myself, you need to ask yourself the question, what is the guideline for this year? Only for 2026. It's not a vision statement. It's not a goal. It's just, what is your orientation for 2026? And this can be a transition year. It can be a foundation and stabilization year, or capacity building, so you're expanding. For me personally, this year is stabilization. This is not expansion. For me, stabilizing even more in my routines, in my nervous system, different area, financially, partnership. And because if you don't have a stable ground, you cannot expand. You cannot scale, whatever you want to do, go somewhere if you don't feel safe within yourself, nervous system wise, financially, emotionally. So ask yourself the question, what you classify 2026. When you have that overall vision, we go into some kind of habit tracker. I call this higher self sheet. Albert actually found this. So in this sheet, you can see my goals, obviously behaviors. You can say my habits, my behavior rules. They're in German, but I'm going to translate for you. So how does this work? I love this. It's so nice. Instead of saying my goal is to do 10,000 steps, it's the first line, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to adjust my movement to my nervous system. So what I defined as a behavior rule, this is a rule I'm having for daily life, so I can track this. So I'm going to be successful at it. It's that I move my body in a way that is regulating my nervous system, meaning I can go for a walk, I can do yoga, I can do things that stabilize me. And because I put it in this way, it's a behavior direction, I can do it. Now I'm not doing my 10K steps every day, but for me it's fine because the focus lies for me in stabilizing my nervous system. And because I have this direction, I'm more likely to do it. It's amazing, and it does very, very well. And at the corner we have like mood and motivation, which is very nice. So you kind of can see where you are going with your internal world. And again, don't put too much goals in it. Have behavior directions. I only did five areas I want to focus on this year, and I'm fine with that. This sheet I use every day. And now we're coming to an overall goal, and you might know this from typical goal setting. We use this as an overall structure where we are going with our own individual energy, but also as a couple. And of course, this is very goal oriented, and you're going to see me, I don't use it that way. I use it for a direction. I don't want to use it to have very strict rules and guidelines, but more like a direction I'm moving, because it's more important to focus on your behavior on a daily basis than to say, oh, I have to reach this goal. It has to be like this. And so I thought about, I have this whole year. I have 3 quarters. And I asked myself the question, at the end of the year, when I'm looking back, what would success mean to me? And to me, it would mean I would have stabilized even more my nervous system. I would have brought a lot of stability into my finances. This is a big topic for me. And I would be ready to make some greater decisions at the end for the next year. So instead of saying, oh, I need to reach this and that, I gave directions. For example, very easy example, TikTok, I'm growing that. And at the end of the year, I have this number, but it's a direction, it's not a must. So go away from the follower and set the intention of creating content that is in alignment with me. Because when I speak from alignment, from truth, people notice that. And that's what we all need in today's world, and we all crave. So I'm just going to be me. I don't have any pressure. I don't think about, oh, how many are looking this. No, I'm just going to do it. This is me. I'm sharing it, and who loves it, and not, it's also fine. So there's no pressure. Can you feel that? No performance. I don't want to perform. I just want to speak from my heart. I'm a human being. That's it. And this, with other topics, also finances, I structure through the whole year. And what's very nice here, this is very in depth. It's especially for people if you want, I think it's very masculine, but I use it more in a feminine way. And then you have like this, it's breaking down the quarters into 12 weeks. I think it's very nice. I don't need it personally. You can go into depth. But for me, this is enough. I have my orientation, and then I put like a little goal statement. For example, my goal in the first quarter is I want to stabilize and I want to take it all in. So what am I doing? I have daily rhythm check-ins. This is something I can definitely do. I'm checking in with myself on a daily basis. Where am I at? How am I feeling? What is the feedback? Because again, feelings are always feedback. So use that. And this is amazing. I love that. And then we have our last spreadsheet. And this was amazing. And this is about finances. If you want to go deeper into finances, how to structure and organize it, we can do it in a different video because that would take too much time. But just a little example, this is not our indicators, but this is just an example. You can use that for yourself, but also as a couple, and you can put everything in there, and you have a super nice overview about income, expenses, bills, also savings. And then you have this beautiful summary. And at the end of the year, you can really see, okay, what did grow? What did we pay off? And where are we going? This is helping my nervous system to have a direction and to feel grounded and centered while I'm saving, while investing, while I spend my money. And I set myself budget. And now this is about discipline and sticking to these internal rules I made for myself. After we have gained clarity about the direction, the behaviors we are internalizing for us on a daily basis, I have bought this beautiful planner because I'm not using the Excel sheets every day. I'm not using it every day. This is maybe once a week. The habit tracker I can do at night or every second night. But this is something I love to have paper. I love to write in it, and when I'm working, I want to have this with me. After we have gained some clarity about the direction where we are going and the behaviors, we are putting all of this information into our binder, if you want. I love digital, but on a daily basis, if I use this, I need to see this in front of me because I'm writing in it. So what I did, I bought this beautiful binders. I love it. And you can actually take out the pages, which I love because everything I've done, I'm not looking in it again. So if the day is gone, I can let go of it. And you can translate your goals, your behaviors into this beautiful paper. And this will give you reminder and also clarification. Okay, true. I take time. I don't rush through the day. I'm actually safe. And I'm allowed to grow. And with this mindset, we can start and go into the day and do our task, do our job. And this gives just some clarity. We're just getting started. This is my new system. I love it. I've never done this before in this type of energy. I've always done goal setting, and it was so masculine, and I felt like I'm failing when I'm not reaching the goal. I didn't do my 10K steps. I would always feel this shame until I realized, no, this year is not about performance. It's not about performance. It's about stabilizing, taking time, no self-improvement. I have kind of enough from that. I want to stabilize. I want to have a routine. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel connected to myself while I'm working on my goals, and not the other way around, that I'm chasing my goals, because those things, they serve you. not the other way around. Yes, so we are almost at 700 followers. Everyone who's watching my content, wherever you're from, I really would love to know who are you and where are you watching from, because I'm very curious where these videos are going. And I'm open for any type of feedback. I enjoy this. If you haven't done so, check out my TikTok. That platform is actually growing, like steady growth, even more. A different algorithm, very interesting. Yeah, I keep you updated. This is start 2026. Let's see where we are at the end of the year. And until next time, I wish you a beautiful day and I see you soon again.